second!
0.
Cheese.
0.
Sexy.
An eye, a sign, people running, a man robot dancing, a tattooed lady in a nightclub, even a guitar shooting flames. This ad shows lots of cool people that are doing cool things. They're artistic and creative. They're doing music and dance and art and driving. These are random cool people who are way cooler and having much more fun than you can. But when we look closer, we see that this ad is full of bad logic. An eye's great. Do you know what's better than an eye? 2 eyes. Sorry, parrots. Why are they running? Are they expressing themselves by running around a multi-story car park? I mean, that's fine if that's your thing. Why is this guy doing a robot dance from the 1980s? It was silly then, is it cool now? Did Michelangelo have braces? Leonardo da Vinci? Rembrandt? Beards are cool no matter what anyone says. More dancing. Skateboards. So far the main transport in this video is running or skateboarding. Tattoos are cool. He just scribbled all over the walls. He's not an artist, he's a 4-year-old. More dancing in a warehouse. Who owns this place? Is it supposed to be a store for an interior decorator? Is that why there are lamps and chairs? What has this got to do with the car? But here's the intense girl. It's okay. She's a DJ. DJs are cool. I mean, having the ability to play a CD in front of a crowd. I mean, wow. And here's the girl with a guitar. Is she auditioning for Kiss? Wait a minute. That's not even a real Les Paul. It's a cheap copy. We can see the tube where the flame comes out. What chord is that? She's not even playing. Maybe she should be a DJ. Damn you advertisers. How fortunate that he scribbled a car. So this car has a million possibilities. I'm too lazy to test this, but I'll guess no. Unless it's the possibility that this mass-produced automobile has the possibility of being owned by millions of people. How unique does that make you feel now? So what have we learned? Artists with no visible means of support all buy cars that cost £12,000 to £14,000. You can express your inner uniqueness with a car that allows you to change its superficial looks. You can be as cool as these cool people if you buy this cool car. Be what you want to be, as long as you can afford this car. Seriously, are we really as unique as this ad wants us to feel? We're really not so unique. Flashy images, tattoos and flaming guitars do not make people cool, or unique, or different. Random images thrown together to make this car seem cool because it's associated with cool is desperate marketing. They're trying to make you feel inadequate and their product seem cool. If you have the money to buy a car as a lifestyle accessory, good luck to you. The rest of us uncool people will buy what we can afford.
Hang on, I'll take you home.
Thanks, but I don't live nearby, I'm afraid.
Ah, but it's not a problem.
You want to come?
No, I just wanted to...
And now, a word from our sponsors.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
S'il vous plaît.
Terry Roland.
In this advert, we see a man and his daughter off on a school trip to, we later find out, a Highlands adventure. As the bus pulls away, the man discovers his daughter's stuffed rabbit in his pocket. Being a man, the only way he can solve the situation is to get on a plane, fly to Scotland, and get a taxi to the Highlands adventure where he waits on a bench until the bus arrives and he can reunite his daughter with her beloved rabbit and save the day. All very good and noble, but on reflection, the bad logic here is laughable. Questions must be asked. Is he the only single dad there? Out of all the parents there's only one other man, and he's part of the only couple. The world is full of unwed and or uncaring parents. Are all the fathers at work? What kind of sitcom world are we watching? Why are there only 9 parents there? How many children are going on this school trip? Where are the teachers? In a related question, why are there only 3 people on the bus, 2 children and the driver? This bus is almost completely empty, and the road is remarkably free of traffic until the bus exits onto the main road. The 2 cars going in opposite directions pass each other just to one side of our hero. I'm beginning to suspect this was choreographed. There are no parked cars. Did everyone walk? And yet the dad discovers the rabbit as he puts his hands into his pockets as if looking for his car keys. If the rabbit is so important, why was it forgotten? Why didn't the girl make sure she had it? Surely the rabbit as a cherished childhood friend is more important than a trip that hasn't seemed to generate much excitement among other pupils, teachers, parents, apart from random strangers who wave at large vehicles. The bus is still in shot when he discovers the rabbit. Would sprinting after the bus not make some sense if it was that important? Why, if he has access to a car, would he not just jump in quickly and stop the bus at the next traffic lights? Only a few minutes would have been wasted, not a whole day's travelling. It's like he wanted to fly to Scotland. Clearly he has no life, no wife, no job, no friends or other responsibilities. I've just realised he hid the rabbit on purpose. What an a-hole. He's the only one at the checkout desk and there's only 10 people on the plane, including the attendants and the pilot. Does this guy live in the land of no people? No wonder Flybe are advertising if there's only 6 passengers. But at least the flight and taxi journey were short, probably because he didn't pay anybody. Highland Adventure could be anywhere. How do we know this wasn't shot a mile away from the school? Where did all these children come from? And now he's just humiliated his daughter in front of her peers. Worst parent ever. So what have we learned? We've learned that school trips are strange and lonely. Buses are only slightly slower than planes. And if the airport is crowded, you're imagining it. But seriously, if you're not prepared to sacrifice anything to bring your child a stuffed animal, you're not a worthy parent. No saying, too bad dear, but it's your own fault for not making sure, or I'm sorry, but Mr. Bunny will be here when you get back. There are no life lessons here. There must be no limits to spoiling your child, even if it means being wasteful with time, fuel and money.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
This is your brain, hot, sticky, full of ideas, emotions, thoughts. All the things you don't need. The only way to cool your brain is television.